Hey guys, Chris D'Souza here. Welcome to this video. So today I'm going to show you something that is extremely critical if you're doing email marketing. In fact, if you're doing this, you are throwing a lot of money away. You're literally burning the money, chucking it in the dustbin, driving over to the car, tearing it up, whatever you want to call it. If you're doing this in your email marketing, you are throwing money away. So there's actually two parts to this video, very quick, simple fixes that you can do in order to get your email delivered to the recipient's inbox. Okay, if you don't do these two fixes, basically emails will completely bounce, and that is why, I don't know if anyone has noticed, but there's sort of been a recent change whereby a lot of people are complaining about their email open rates have been cut in half and stuff like that, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So I'm in GetResponse at the moment. I've just opened up a new newsletter, and I'm just putting here test as the message name and subject test. So as you can see, the from email address is from Gmail. Okay, now this relates to all free email account providers, so your Gmail, your Yahoo, your AOL, etc. Okay, click on next step. I'm just gonna start from scratch, use a random template here. Alright, now if we go check our spam score off the bat, we'll see here that we've got a spam score of 2.3. okay, and I haven't even touched this email yet. That is bad. Okay, you'll see here it gives you a couple reasons as to why, but what we're focusing on is this last one here, this ADSP, which gives you an increased spam score of 1.2, as well as the message only, this one here, message only has text, HTML, MOM parts, that gives you an extra 1.1. okay, so the first one that we're going to tackle is this one right here, and we can actually mitigate this by just adding plain text, because what this does is it's saying you've only got HTML on your email. We don't like that. We're going to give you a 1.1 spam score extra for that. So all I want is a plain text. Now what we do to counter that is, let's just say you fill this in. This is your body of the email. This is your text. This is your email copy. Okay, we just basically copy everything. We go to plain text down here, and you paste it in there. Okay, if it's too long, if it comes past this line, you can just say wrap long lines, and it makes it a bit neater. You close. Okay, let's go back to the spam score here, and as you can see, it's dropped the spam score by 1.1. okay, and that is a quick simple thing. Now bearing in mind that because we added plain text, it does not mean it will send your email as plain text. It just means that the email, your recipients, your leads, your clients, whatever you want to call them, that receive the emails, if their email client, in other words, if the software that they're receiving the email on only reads plain text, it will send them the plain text version. If they have an HTML compatible software or client, it will send them the HTML version. Okay, 95% of people use HTML compatible software. Okay, the sort of plain text is a legacy thing, but you do get some people that still use that. Okay, so that's the one thing to drop your email, your spam scores. The next thing, which is something that's fairly new, that the ISPs have implemented, and that is this thing right here, this ADSP custom made hit and not from a mailing list. Okay, that gives you an increased score of 1.2. all right, now this is because, as I showed you in the beginning of this video, I'm using a Gmail account. So if you use Gmail accounts, AOL accounts, Yahoo accounts, any free email provider, the ISPs are going to freak out on that, and they're going to block your emails from being delivered into the person's inbox. This is why I say you are leaving money on the table if you do not fix this. So let me just give you a quick browse here. So it's basically called the DMARC policy. A lot of people call it the mark policy. So if we have a quick look, where was it? Here, this one here. Okay. Major ISPs look for messages with a from address using a specific domain. Okay. In other words, the specific domain, they're referring to your free email providers such as Gmail, Yahoo, etc. And they will mark them as unwanted email and block the delivery. Okay. Bad, 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 bad. Okay. So the way around this, what you need to do is get yourself a domain name. Okay. Create anything you would like. A domain name is really cheap. You can pick them up from like $1 to $10 per year. Okay, very, very cheap. And I would suggest Namecheap for that. If no one has heard about Namecheap, they've been around for years. They are one of the best domain providers or domain registrars. I actually put the link in the underneath this video in the description for you if you want to take a look. And it's pretty simple. You purchase a domain name, and they usually come with an email address that you can set up and use, and you use that email address instead of the free Gmail or Yahoo account. Okay, so let's go back and show you the difference if I use a domain named email address. Let's go here. Alright, so once you've set up your domain email address through Namecheap, for example, all you do is you go to my account, you go to account details, and you come to from email addresses. You just add the new email address, okay, that you created via Namecheap, right? Once that's done, you come back to create a new newsletter. I'm just going to add test in here again, test, and I'll select my custom domain. In other words, it's not a Gmail or Yahoo, etc., or free email provider. Go to next step. Choose a random template again. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Now remember, this is with my custom email address, custom domain email address. As you can see, it's not 2.3 spam points anymore because I'm using a custom domain email address. So it's only 1.1. Now this 1.1, have a look here. Message only has text, HTML, mount parts. As previously showed, all you do to get around that is you copy your email body in the plain text field here. Let's have a look at the spam score now. Boom, 0 spam points. Okay, now this email or any other email with a 0 spam score is going to hit your prospect's inbox, and that is obviously what you want. No money left on the table, no money being burned, all the profits coming to you. Okay, hope this video helped a lot of you out there, and I look forward to making the next video and connecting with you. Cheers.